Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to... Oh, I forgot the name because I'm cycling through all the names. Not Autonomous, it's not Factorio, it's not Night in the Woods. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Wow, did that take significantly longer than it needed to. Sometimes your brain's just mush. If you do something long enough, eventually the years meld together, and you just screw up all the time. That's my life. Anyway, welcome back to the side stories. Today we're going to start on balance. And we did trust, we did understand, we did respect. Now everyone's part of the club, and we're going to see where it takes us. Because now we have stuff to do. So, let's begin the side story, balance. Alright. Natsuki! Well, whilst Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi. Hi. Literature Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other, which I will point out the main character never got to do. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate this music? Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she just goes about writing it herself. Monika, who had multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy. With a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monika decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that kind of depends on the stuff you like. Yeah, you can't... For a whole medium, you can't just be like, show me a good one, because it might interest you. Interests are a whole thing. This is why when someone comes to me and says, hey, can you recommend an anime? I'm like, alright, cool. First of all, you came to the right place. I know hundreds. Secondly, what are you into? What are you looking for? What genre you want? And usually if they don't answer by the time genre rolls around, then they do on that one. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book off the shelf and inspects the cover. It's book 46 in the series. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preferences, then let's start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. Yeah, don't just be like, oh, it gets better. That's a dick move. I can handle it. I did it with Yuri's book, after all. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Wow, Natsuki, rude. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. Now I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, I said I had the attention span of one. Aw, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No! How did you even get to that conclusion? Don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Aw, how come? I just don't like it, I don't need the reason. I mean, you sort of do. No, people can do what they want. Alright, Natsuki yanks the book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. Closets the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry, I didn't really mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry, it wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get all angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Obviously! Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love in Another World for Luck. Love is another word for luck. Oh god, the isekai has rotted my brain out. This looks like world, and this has another in front of it, so there you go. That's where my brain went. I was about to make fun of it for being dumb, but I was the dumb one. It was me! I am the one who is dumb! It's about the girl... It's about the girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, like... Well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I cannot guess who you're going to ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Like with Kago? No, that's a whole different thing. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But you don't want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. At the same time. Because we're multifaceted human beings. I mean, unless you don't like poetry. Then I won't make you anything. No, it's just... Well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. The next day. Oh, okay. After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. Oh, excuse me. Man, there was a burp at like the back of my throat that just wouldn't come out. Whew, that one was a weird situation. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I just listen to her talk. She's so cute. I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, if I can't say it at all. Say what? Say what? Nothing, I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki's a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she always says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff that she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. Ooh, I know people like that. I am like that. God, I hate that I'm like that. She was like that when I brought her up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. Everything is awesome. Cue insert song from 2014, I think, is when that movie came out. But you can always talk to me about your concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayori gives Monika a quick hug. Actually, hang on. I'll be right back. Yeah, it was 2014. That's when the Lego movie came out. Sayori, man, it's been one hell of a last 7 years. Sayori gives Monika a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her. You got this. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori's the last one in as usual. Trotting in the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Hang on one moment. Sorry, thought someone was at the door, so I checked, and it was nothing. It was the wind from my window banging on the door. Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. Ooh. You can't just start in the middle. Those are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it, then. Mm-hmm. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. It must not be a comedy series. She's not laughing. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping notes of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Time travel. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Oh, that's adorable. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but that's a good stopping point. The next chapter is the start of, the next arc, which is going to be in the next 5 books. So I don't want to start it and then have to stop partway through. Behind the swimming, I need the break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks that the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with her back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. Oh, his back. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki, real smooth-like. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her brows. She slides the paper back to Natsuki, less smooth that time. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are, really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it's just an observation. I think people get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, excuse me. Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Oh, if only there were a way. Doesn't that depend more on the kind of friends you have? I don't know. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, that's weird. It sounded like she was answering herself. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so... You write poems? I didn't say... I did, damn it. You never told me that, I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but... You should... I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But... Can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable, I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. No, I'm sorry. No, it's fine. No, I'm sorry. Shut up! Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me, since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Oh no, her face is gonna get less enthusiastic as time goes on. Hi, Natsuki! At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who's become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool to even find a time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it with too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glances over her shoulder but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. Don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. I mean, good on you, but... Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. Really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being, like, all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and, like, share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine, why would you have? I don't know. I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could, like, divert her into another club activity for you, or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. Alright, you got a point there. I'm sorry. I guess I would just instinctively want to try to solve problems even if I haven't been invited to. Oh, trust me. That's fucking everyone. It's fine. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but that would make things really weird between us. I felt like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy if you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. Ugh, it just feels so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them? It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's a literature club. Alright. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Alright, fair enough. Hey! Sorry, that tickled me for some reason. Look, I know you're kind of in a tough spot, and that it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Good. Feel that at the back of your head? That silence? Pull in on that. Always have that silence whenever you're being complimented. Always. Never let the voice speak. If you have to duct tape that voice's mouth, do it. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thought in a mumble. I'm so glad to join the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. Oh. Yeah, the first half is short now. What is this? No, that's from the first game. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what we got. Side stories, next one unlocked and balanced. Yep. And then take a look at the mail. OMG, says I've Laster. Okay, he was responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica. I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. It would get 404 in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the content of the tweets, e.g. not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation? That's really funny. I like this. This is really good. I love the mail. I'm glad it was implemented. Anyway, that'll be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, Keywii, have a great tune yourself for a delightful day. I love you all. Goodbye.